Okay, here we are. Welcome everyone in Facebook land to the, what is this? This is a February 17th, 2025 edition of Dan Mack Presents Virtual Open Mic. And we have 6 extraordinary performers who will be joining us tonight. Although there will be, that includes me, so I don't know if I should include that as extraordinary or not. We will see how ordinary I am at the moment. But anyway, so we're glad to have you all aboard. And just as a reminder for those of you who are on the Dan Mack Presents Facebook page, and this does not appear as a live stream, you won't even be seeing this until I post it after we're all done. Because it is now being posted on my personal page. And after we're all finished, then I will copy it back over to the Dan Mack Presents page. So it will be in multiple places. And then actually on the Dan Mack Presents YouTube site as well. So in case those of you who were not aware that there was a YouTube site out there for Dan Mack Presents, there is. And it's got a whole bunch of stuff on there for a year or so. I don't remember when I first started posting out there. But anyway, it's there. So now we'll try to wake Bruce up. It looked like you were falling asleep there, my friend. So, yeah, there you go. Yeah, I didn't think I was quite that boring just yet, but, just give me a minute and we'll get there. So I'm going to start off with a song by my friend Charlie Blake, and I will make myself, where is my spotlight? Oh, here it is. There we go. Now I'm big. So this is from my friend Charlie Blake, a fantastic songwriter, singer-songwriter from Columbus, Ohio, who I went to college with many, many years ago. And this is a song he actually wrote way back then for his first album called Let Me In. That's the name of the song. And I changed the arrangement around a little bit, and I added another verse, so I'm sort of a co-writer, but it's really his song. It's called Let Me In. And this will be appearing on a recording that I'll be releasing in coming months. Pretty young when I was on my own, that counts in my favor. You're never too young to learn the rules. And early on I grew accustomed to the flavor of my own cooking and my foolish words. Let me in, I'm no stranger, let me in. I'm a friend, I come in love, not in anger. So let the dance begin. Looking at the signs of the times as they flash by me, no, I've been this way before. Though I curse my fate when life begins to try me, you know that love can open any door. Let me in, I'm no stranger, let me in. I'm a friend, I come in love, not in anger. So let the dance begin. to your doorstep. Hope that you will lend a helping hand, 'cause I don't think that I could even take one more step till I find someone who understands. Let me in, I'm no stranger, let me in. I'm your friend, I come in love, not in anger. So let the dance begin. Let the dance begin. Let the dance begin. That's one of my favorite songs to play. It always just feels good. So now I'm going to do one of my own that I haven't done for quite a while here, it looks like. I could never remember which songs I would play from week to week. So at some point I was starting to make a list, and I found that I did the same songs too frequently. So I haven't done this one for a while. Haven't played it for a while either, so we'll see how my fingers remember what we're supposed to do, and see if my voice remembers the lyrics. This is a song about being kind, something we should all strive for, I think. Let's try that again. I met an old woman with a beautiful smile. On a park bench we sat and talked for a while. Asked her how I could be happy like her. I'll always remember her few simple words. Be kind to your mama, be kind to your pa, be kind to your maid and your mother-in-law. Be gentle with children, they grow up so soon. Teach them this song so they'll be kind too. Well, it sounded so simple that I couldn't see how a little more kindness could be all we need. She laughed, said it might be simple, it's true. But that doesn't mean it's so easy to do. To people when they treat you bad, 'cause you don't know what kind of life they've had. Some people's lives are on fire every day. A kind word from you might help ease their way. Be kind to your family, be kind to your friends. You never can tell when you'll see them again. The next time you're with them could be the last time. So it's always better to treat people kind. So be kind to your family, be kind to your friend. Be kind to your mama, be kind to your pa. Be kind to your maid and your mother-in-law. Be gentle with children, they grow up so soon. And teach them the song so they'll be kind too. But most of all, friend, just be kind to yourself. There may not really be anyone else. This whole crazy thing could be all in our mind. So it's always better to treat people kind. Well, I never did see that old woman again, but I still think of her now and then. What makes life better and what makes us strong. I guess that old woman was right all along. So be kind to your mama, be kind to your pa, be kind to your mate and your mother-in-law. Be gentle with children, they grow up so soon. Teach them this song, so they'll be kind too. Just teach them this song, so they'll be kind too. Be kind, everybody. Thank you. Now, as it turns out, I think I mixed up where the verse and the chorus should go in that tune, but when the recording comes out, it'll be right.
We'll be kind, don't worry.
Good thing. I'd be in sad shape if you weren't. So, all right. So now we get our fingerstyle champion from the Midwest, Mr. Larry Johansen. We get to hear what he's going to do for us tonight. It looks like you got your 12-string on tonight, Larry, slinging that beast.
Yeah.
And so we are eager to hear what you got for us tonight. So what's coming our way?
The things I've done before, however, I don't think I've done them on the 12-string. And the 12-string definitely gives everything sort of a little bit of a different flavor. Particularly like this one, which is currently tuned in standard tuning, but 2 steps down on C sharp. So it's a little low. But anyway, here we go. First one I'm going to do is Coney Island Cakewalk by Richard Saslow. It's a fun song. So I say, here we go. Thank you, thank you. Next song is one of those great old hits. I don't know, was it the 16th century? When was Bach alive? Anybody remember?
1650 to 17, or no.
Okay, this is one of the
yeah.
greatest hits of the 17th century. So you'll all recognize it. Let's hear it from Mr. Bach.
Thank you, Larry. That was great. By the way, Bach was 1685 to 1750.
Okay, yeah.
So-
17th, 18th century, I guess, would be more
So he
early 18th
he's got a
century.
birthday coming up here in March too. He
Oh,
was-
my. Okay. Okay.
So-
Very
You
good.
should have given him a present.
Well, that actually was supposedly a song for lute, originally Bach Bourrée in E minor, and lutes were a double-coursed instrument. They had two sets of equal strings all the way across, and I think I've heard John Williams or one of these old lute guys play that on the lute. It's a
Might have
very
been
different
Bream,
sound.
because Bream did a
Bream,
lot of,
that was
Bream
the
did a lot
one.
of lute work, right?
He was a lute player,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, and they have extra strings too. The courses of strings went down into the deep bass as well.
Yeah,
So
yeah, yeah.
another one of my college friends, Ron McFarlane, is a world-class, very accomplished lutist.
Yes.
And so if you ever have a chance, he and his band Earhart play around a lot, so they're real good. If you ever have a chance to hear them play. He also plays with a ensemble, the Baltimore Consort out of Peabody, because he used to teach at Peabody. He's not
Okay.
an instructor there now, but he was for a number of years teaching lute. So if you ever get the chance to hear Ron as a solo lute player, or Ron with his group Earhart, which got a Grammy nomination for his album called Indigo Road, which is
wow.
a super album. It's great. And so either with Earhart or with the Baltimore Consort, he is a guy. And I'm sure he has played that Bach lute suite as well.
Oh, gosh, yeah,
No doubt.
yeah.
Okay, so thanks a lot, Larry. That's good stuff. I always love to hear you play, man. Now, I thought for some reason, that that Coney Island Cakewalk was written by, gosh, now I can't think of his name.
Richard Saslow's the one that I have.
Yeah, did anybody else record it?
it's very possible, because if you go onto YouTube, you'll find some other people that have done it.
Yeah.
And he's recorded it himself, but
Right, right. I was thinking it was one of the, like John Fahey or one of those guys. For some reason, I was thinking that was one of the more famous finger stylists
oh wow,
from yore
okay.
that had done it. But I could be wrong. Maybe
Yeah.
maybe you played it at the same night that you played something by one of the other guys. So,
Okay.
and
Yeah.
I just confused it. So
Sure, sure.
anyway,
sure.
that was great stuff. Always love to hear you
Thanks.
play.
Thanks.
And now we are moving into banjo territory. So it is time for us to bring Mr. Bruce Hendrickson on board and hear what you got for us tonight, my friend. What's up?
First one, I'm going to do a Billy Carrington song. This old man and me, we're at a bar and we're having us some beers. It's one thing I don't care. Talking politics, blonde and red-haired chicks, old dogs and new tricks, and habits we ain't kicked. We talked about God's grace and all the hell we raised. And then I heard the old man say, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. He said, I thought too old and married and divorced. What brings you to Ohio? He said, Van, if I know. We talked it out with that girl too, about every girl we knew. What all we put them through, like two old boys will do. We pondered life and death. He lit a cigarette, said these damn things will kill me yet. But God is great, beer is good, the people are crazy. Last call was 2 a.m. I said goodbye to him, never talked to him again. Then one sunny day, I saw the old man's face. Front page obituary, he was a millionaire. He left his fortune to some guy he barely knew. His kids were mad as hell, but me, I'm doing well. And I struck by today to just say thanks and pray. I left the six-pack right there on his grave, and I said, God is great, beer is good, the people are crazy. Oh, God is great, beer is good, and people are crazy. Okay, now I'm going to take and do one I did a while ago. I changed just a word or two, but here again it runs down our gamut of stuff, if you will, that I normally do for my own. Here in Vietnam, a mug and act before, hot, dusty and muggy, the four-season tour. With luck I came back, but others did not. Their names on a wall do not be forgotten. Told it was for freedom and lie strong and bold, equality for everyone, the bill of goods sold. But it was for the rich who own companies with profit clear pitches, full of bold-faced lies. What did I fight for those long years ago? For the rich and for freedom I now know. We must all act now to free our country from an evil and perverse kleptocracy. Forward we go, 30 years and more, to more Asian wars, for freedom they swore. Our value had but the intel was cooked to bolster our lies. Emails deleted, kept from public eyes. 24 years more than an end of progress. Czar in the White House, brown shirts in Congress. Our values betrayed, deciding for war. I must not forget, what did I fight for? Thought it was for freedom and democracy, but 'twas corporatism, so the rich make money. It's the working class with boots on the ground, whose blood pays for war, not the rich I found. So what did I fight for those long years ago? For the rich and for freedom I now know. We must all act now to free our country from an evil and perverse kleptocracy. And to honor those who here they are not, their names on a wall to not be forgot.
Is that one of your originals, Bruce?
Yes, that is. I wrote that back back in 2017. You know.
All right. Well, thank you, sir, for
Welcome.
both of those. Who wrote that first song?
Well, it was done by Billy Carrington. I don't know who wrote it,
Okay.
but Billy Carrington did it. And it was really, really neat because I thought it was neat because, people are crazy.
Yeah, that's a great hook line. God is great. Beer is good. People are crazy.
Yeah, but the problem is he didn't leave his money to me.
Right. Yeah. Okay. Well, thank you, sir. We always appreciate your contributions. And now it is time for us to bring up what appears to be Puff's number one, but is actually Stephen Eckstrom. Now, you have to tell me, I should know after this many years, but your name is spelled Stefan, but you pronounce it Stephen, correct?
Yeah, it can be pronounced either way.
Well, which do you say when you introduce yourself?
Stephen.
Okay, well, that's what we're going with then,
Yeah, Stefan's more like the European pronunciation as far as I know.
right? Stefan or Kel, right?
Hey, Stefan, that's another one, yeah.
Right. All right, so what you got for us today, Stephen?
Well,
First, so let me welcome you as a solo performer tonight. This is Stephen's first foray back into the open mic with his current setup, which is an iPhone. So but it sounds pretty good. So we are glad to have you back, and hopefully this will continue to work for us. So
thank you.
take it away. Let us know what's happening tonight.
All right. No real big news to pass on, at least before this first song. I'll say a little something before my second song, but this is a seasonal tune written by Steve Miller of the Steve Miller Band. It's called Wintertime. In the wintertime, when all the leaves are gone and the wind blows and the birds have all flown for the summer, them calling, hear me calling, hear me calling now. In the wintertime, when all the leaves are brown and the wind blows so chill, and the birds have all flown for the summer. I'm calling, hear me calling, hear me calling. In the winter time. In the winter time, when all the leaves are gone and the wind blows so chill, and the birds have all flown for the summer, I'm calling, hear me calling, hear me calling. In the winter time. Thank you. That's the second song from Steve Miller that I've ripped off and kind of made my own, so that one's more similar to the original. And speaking of originals, this next song is one I just finished writing recently, and I'm just about to go in and record it with my friend who recorded my last album for me, John Troop. And I had been percolating for a while, trying to decide how I wanted to write a song to do my daughter justice, my daughter Caroline. So I kept throwing stuff in the trash can. It just wasn't working. I kind of gave up on it for a while, and all of a sudden I was going through a box of old photos of her as she went through different stages of her life growing up. And I was like, oh, that's it. So I decided to take those photos as moments in time. And so I've named this song Snapshots. I remember when you were so new, I could hold you in my hands. You running by the pool in your pink swimsuit, so wild and free. Before the days went by so slowly, before as the years were flying by, before tomorrow seemed so far away, I never dreamed we'd be here now. I see snapshots of you, I see you on the beach, digging for seashells with your shovel and pail. You hanging round the barn with your best friend Natty. Your smile said it all. Before the days went by so slowly, before as the years were flying by, before tomorrow seemed so far away, I never dreamed we'd be here now. But there comes a time, a messenger told me, when our passions divide and pull us apart, and all that remains are snapshots and memories of days that we treasure and hold close in our hearts. Now, our worlds are changing. Just what comes next? How can we know? But I'll always see snapshots of you. Thank you. Thank you.
Thanks, Stephen.
You're welcome.
Touching, very touching. Thank you.
That's the first time I've played that song out, so this is a world release
World premiere, yeah.
on Dan Mack Presents.
We are thrilled and excited and honored. So
I'm
thank
proud to be able to play it for you guys. You guys are such great musicians that I just love to be able to hack away on the guitar as I do, and every now and then maybe pull out a good song.
you. Well, we appreciate the contributions of every single person every single time we do this. So that's
Thank
why
you.
it's an open mic, right? So
Absolutely.
we want to make it open for everybody. So we are fortunate though that we have a bunch of good players, so that's a good thing. So
Absolutely.
you're,
Speaking of contributions, would you like to solicit contributions from
oh
others?
yeah, sure. I will.
Perfect segue.
Yeah, actually, I appreciate that. So yeah, this is how you do it if you want to support the open mic and help me pay for the premium version of Zoom, which I have to have in order to make this go for as long as it does and get people on it and stuff, and various other expenses that we have for things like computers. So this is how you do it. You can find my email, dan@danmackmusic.com, and you can find it on PayPal, Venmo, or Zelle. And contributions in any amount are welcome, and but do not feel like it's a requirement to either join or to listen. This is just for those who have the capability and the desire to do this. So we appreciate your help from anybody. And now it's time to go back to the live show and the real thing. And we turn it over to our man in front of the barn, Mr. Mike Rocke. He got the beard to go along with the barn. So
I suppose so. There's an old barn in LaSalle County in Illinois where I grew up. I think the wind finally took it down, but it was nice to be able to see that. We used to take bets every year as to whether or not it would come down. But anyway, this first song is Mike Rawson's not here with us this evening, but he had posted something on Facebook about struggling to rhyme the refrain from the Battle of New Orleans, because change the name of Body of Water. So it just reminded me of this song that I'd been wanting to learn. Mighty Mississippi, roll along. Lazy river, sing your song. And it's away, Dixie, steady as you go on your way down to the Gulf of Mexico. Old Man River keeps calling me. Guess there ain't no place on earth I'd rather be. Well, it's Greenville, Vicksburg, and Natchez down the line. It's fairly well old Memphis, Tennessee. Mighty Mississippi, roll along. Lazy river, sing your song. And it's away, Dixie, steady as you go on your way down to the Gulf of Mexico. It was many game of fortune I have seen. Once I lost $1 million and I won it back again on the way from Baton Rouge to New Orleans. Mighty Mississippi, roll long. Lazy river, sing your song. And it's away, Dixie, steady as you go, on your way down to the Gulf, my honey. Yeah, down to the Gulf, my baby. Down to the Gulf of Mexico. One more time, on your way down to the Gulf of Mexico.
I'm glad you didn't say Gulf of America.
Yeah.
It just doesn't rhyme.
Nueva España. Golfo de Nueva España, right?
All right, and then this is one that actually 6 years, more than 8 years ago, I thought that this was kind of an appropriate song. This is an old Don McLean song. Fortune has me well in hand, armies wait at my command. My gold lies in a foreign land, buried deep beneath the sand. The angels guide my every tread. My enemies are sick or dead, but all the victories I've led haven't brought you to my bed. You see, everybody loves me, baby. What's the matter with you? Won't you tell me, what did I do to offend you? Now the purest race I've bred for thee, to live in my democracy, and the highest human pedigree awaits the firstborn boy baby. And my face on every coin engraved, the anarchists are all enslaved. My own flag is forever waved by the grateful people I have saved. You see, everybody loves me, baby. What's the matter with you? Won't you tell me, what did I do to offend you? Now no land is beyond my claim, when land is seized in the people's name by evil men who rob and maim. If war is hell, well, I'm not to blame. Well, you can't blame me, I'm heaven's child. I'm the second son of Mary Mild, and I'm twice removed from Oscar Wilde, but he didn't mind, why, he just smiled. Yes, and the ocean parts when I walk through, and the clouds dissolve and the sky turns blue. I'm held in very great value by everyone I meet but you. 'Cause I've used my talents as I could. I've done some bad, I've done some good. I did a whole lot better than they thought I would, so come on and treat me like you should. Because everybody loves me, baby. What's the matter with you? Won't you tell me, what did I do to offend you? Yeah, everybody loves me, baby. What's the matter with you? Tell me, what did I do to offend you?
That was great. I don't remember hearing it before, but that doesn't mean anything since it was 8 years ago. But yeah, that was pretty good. I love that one. That's Don McLean, you said?
Yeah.
Yeah, nice.
I'll have to remember that next time I'm in a bar and trying to approach a young lady.
Whatever you
Everybody
do,
loves me, baby. Why not you?
Yeah, yeah. Just
Well,
don't put that orange makeup on.
Yeah, you have to be careful. You might get an answer that you don't like. So,
Probably.
yeah. All right. Well, so we're coming to the close of this week's show, and our ultimate performer here, Mr. Rob Ficke, is going to be playing some stuff for us. So, what kind of stuff you got for us tonight, Rob?
So this is Osborne Brothers song I picked up at one of Mike Rocke's Sunday afternoon jams. So it's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about me. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. I fell in love in Cincinnati. Her love was true, she told me so. I gave her rings and all my money. Where she ran off to, I'll never know. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about me. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. I wish I was in Kentucky with Papa and Mama dear. But Mama's gone and so is Papa. And Kentucky's a long, long way from here. It's a lonesome feeling when you're traveling down a lonesome road, down a lonesome road. Nobody cares a thing about me. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. It's a heavy load, it's a heavy load. My attempt at bluegrass here. I even tried to have a little twang in the vocal. I don't know if you picked that up or not.
Well, it's a little sad. It's a little sad too, which is good since we don't have Rob Gould here tonight to sadden us up.
Oh, okay.
Good
Yeah,
point.
the difference is, Rob, is the Osborne brothers sang an octave higher than you.
That's true. and totally through their noses, I guess. So.
And it didn't sound like Gordon Lightfoot at all,
No.
which is good.
So here's one. I'm not sure I've done this one before or not, but it just occurred to me that it might be fun to play tonight. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. In God I know I'm one. My mother was a tailor, sewed my new blue jeans. My father was a gambling man down in New Orleans. Now the only thing a gambler needs is a suitcase and a trunk. And the only time when he is satisfied is when he's on a drum. Oh, mother, tell your children not to do what I have done. Spend your life in sin and misery in the house of the rising sun. I've one foot on the platform, the other on the train. I'm going back to New Orleans to wear that ball and chain. There is a house in New Orleans they call the rising sun, and it's been the ruin of many a poor boy. In God I know I'm one. Thank you.
Yeah.
Love that.
Long time since I've heard it.
Yeah, it's classic.
Yeah.
Great stuff, Rob. Thank you.
Yeah, thanks.
All right, my friends. Well, this concludes our event for the evening. And with everything, assuming everything goes as currently planned, we will be back again in 2 weeks on March the whatever it is. Let me have to look at my calendar to see because I can't remember. It will be March the 3rd. Yeah, so we'll be back on March the 3rd and same time, same station. So tune in again.
And for those in the area, as Rob had mentioned, got an open jam at Clear Skies Meadery in Rockville on Sunday.
Excellent, yeah, good. Anybody else got a gig or anything they would like to announce before we go? Okay, so Clear Skies Meadery on Sunday, and we'll see you back here again in a couple of weeks. So thanks
Excellent.
for joining, everybody.
Thanks,
Great,
Dan.
thank you, Dan.
Thank you for
Bye.
hosting.
See you next
Thanks.
time.
Take care now.
Bye,
Stay
everybody.
safe.
Bye-bye.